Welcome to TC 24/7, Bloomington Normal's one and only entertainment show. I'm Dan Code.
And I'm Chip Brewster. For this episode, Dan and I have given everyone else a week off while we take some time to look back at some of the places we've gone. This should be interesting.
Speaking of interesting, it's time to take our first look back. I chose one of my favorite stories, the dog park. Pay attention to how many dogs that didn't want to fetch or even play. And half the B-roll is pretty sad for this reason.
And now here's our very own Dan Code at the dog park. Okay, we got a little treat for you guys. In addition to seeing the regular hosting and stories in the show, Dan and I wanted to give you a little behind-the-scenes commentary of what we really think about the story.
So what's this little guy's name?
This is Gizmo.
My dog's name is Ringo.
On a nice day, you'll find the park packed full of pooches. These canines were playing fetch, sniffing around, and making new friends. It seems dogs will be dogs, but finding an obedient one may be difficult. You want it? Failed attempt number one.
Oh man, dogs may be man's best friend, but they're not Dan's best friend.
That's a funny pun, Chip. You're very punny. These dogs don't like me. Suddenly, I made a connection. That was my favorite dog. We gotta name him Smokey, the wild dog. Look, I have the ball. There you go.
Even if you don't like dogs, find a dog that you would probably like to have and give it a chance.
Not only is this fenced-in dog park a good way to give your dog some exercise, but
And it's a good thing to do if you don't have any other story ideas.
exactly. I had nothing to do that day. For TC 24/7, I'm Dan Code. All right, Chip. That's enough making fun of me. Let's turn the tables.
All right, fair enough, fair enough. I chose the more recent ice skating story that I did, and believe me, there's plenty to make fun of.
All right, let's watch our very own Chip Brewster as he takes us ice skating.
All right, we're here at the Pepsi Ice Center, actually on the ice right now. This is one of their open skate times. So that means anybody can come in, your skates or rent some skates, and just, skate around, get used to it again. It's exactly what I'm doing. Hopefully, I don't wipe out too much, unlike all these other kids. Good song, good song.
Dancing in the moonlight.
I'm at Pepsi Ice. Yeah.
We offer hockey programs for both youth and adults. We've got those going on big time right now. We've got over 300 or just under 300 youth. We've got over about 120 adults playing hockey. We've also got open skate, as you can see, we're pretty busy with open skate. We also offer figure skating.
That's part of the package.
We're gonna go.
Go spin on some skates.
Yeah, that's pretty cool, but I could do that.
No, I don't think you could actually.
No, I don't think I could.
Yeah! And we also offer learn to skate and learn to play hockey.
The easiest to attend of these events is the open skate, and it all starts in the lobby.
Okay, now we gotta go over here. Put them on.
They offer all sizes of skates, so the largest to the littlest of your family can lace up and grab some ice.
All right, we got the skates on. I'm a little off balance, but we're gonna see how this works. Let's hit the ice.
Once the rink doors are open, a flood of skaters will spill onto the ice. This makes just getting into the rink one of the hardest parts.
Let's get on the ice. I think this is our opening. I think this is it. Right here. That's gonna happen to me. Up.
Miraculous.
All right.
But once on the ice,
All right,
it's-
this shot is one of the best shots in the package. For this shot, I actually took a Tupperware lid, put the camera on it, and then just kind of swiveled the Tupperware lid back and forth.
That's pretty neat. Okay, I have to be honest. This whole little thing is set up. It wasn't that bad. And here's Dan. Listen.
Here it comes. Are you serious?
Are you serious?
Are you serious?
Although the Zamboni had just gone over it, so it still was kind of slippery.
and if you haven't skated for a while, like myself, you'll find that your abilities have never left you.
It's kind of like riding a bike.
Actually, I don't think it's like riding a bike at all. Pedal, swooping with the skates, pedaling.
Come on, don't you know the old phrase, it's like riding a bike?
Okay, fine.
All right.
In order for the big show, I don't mean any fancy skating or anything, but it's time for the Zamboni. So warm up with a cup of hot chocolate and enjoy the sight as the ice is smooth before your eyes.
I like it when the Zamboni clears the ice and you just get on it.
After the Zamboni is cleared, it's time once again to hit the ice.
Every time I've gotten off, I've almost fallen.
So I was shooting this day. There were some kids that just kept jumping in front of the camera. It actually sometimes was just a little frustrating.
It seemed like everyone was having fun.
It's really fun in the beginning, and if you keep going, it just gets a lot more fun.
So how many times have you been ice skating?
Say one time.
Is it your first time? Are you having fun? You want to get back on the
now,
ice?
coming up here, listen closely. I actually mentioned the dog park.
Cameraman, you all know him. Dan Code loves to play with dogs. I'm going to attempt to skate backwards.
And I hadn't skated backwards, I'm very honest. This was a true attempt. But look, I almost take out this kid.
Whoop. Yeah, that's right. That's right. It's not as hard as it looks.
You're a little cocky there, aren't you, with your
I
backwards
was really
skate?
excited that I was able to skate backwards. I even did it off camera right here. Look at me go.
Wow.
I know.
But that's because it is. If you've ever rollerbladed before, then you can ice skate. It's just colder.
So whether it's your first time or your 100th time, ice skating is a great way to start off the wintertime fun. For TC 24/7, I'm Chip Brewster.
Okay, so we've taken a look at some that Dan and I have done.
But stay tuned. When we come back, Marie and Stephanie are on the chopping block. Stick with us.
Me too, can I go?
Welcome back to TC 24/7 and our Rewind episode.
We're taking a look back at some of our favorite stories that we've done during this past semester.
Okay, so you've seen Dan play with dogs and you've seen me ice skate.
Now we're going to look at one of Maria's stories. A while back, she took us around town to review some local theaters.
Funny thing is, only one letter in. I guess we know which one's the best. Here's Maria Chandler with a local theater review.
Hey guys, we're out here at Bloomington's East Side by the airport.
Okay, now, there's a couple things in this story right in the beginning. I believe it's 4 of them, 4 times. For those that aren't sure what it's called, that was it right there. Technical name, Dan Code?
Swish Pan.
Swish Pan. You'll get to witness it a couple more times.
We're here at University Cinemas on Main Street. This one's your best bet for somewhere close on campus. It's about 3 minutes if you're driving your car and definitely within walking distance. Hey guys, we're out at Galaxy Cinemas. It is a little bit of a drive out on Bloomington's west side by Walmart, but we're gonna go in and check out and see what's going on, so follow me. Now one of the things you're gonna notice when you first walk into the doors of the Galaxy is this big screen.
Is that a tripod in the background I see?
What they show there are Chicago
think so.
professional teams, and they even said that if the Cubs make it to the
Okay, I don't know if you've ever been to this theater, but at the very beginning of all their movies, you know, every theater has their like welcome to this theater thing, but they have like echoing whispers.
That's
It's
kind of
like,
creepy, actually.
Warenberg, Warenberg.
Come to Warenberg.
It's really creepy.
Hey.
And every time I go with my friends, we crack up about it. It's great.
Dang it! While we were out at the concession stand, we saw.
I gotta be honest, I don't think she was actually playing that racing game.
I don't think so. They're kind of fake.
Yeah,
Just
a
kidding.
little bit. No, it did. Yeah.
The arcade boasts skee ball, basketball, and air hockey, just to list a few.
Hey guys, we're inside the Galaxy Theater where there's 14 screens, including a 3D screen and a mega screen. We're waiting outside to see what people thought about the movie. What did you like about the movie today?
Well, it was a Coen Brothers movie, and always loved the creativity and the storytelling. It was really entertaining.
Good. What do you like about Galaxy?
I like to support the west side because I do live on the west side of town. So, I mean, we love the facility. It's really spacious, and they seem to have really good customer service.
What do you like about Galaxy?
Check out what this big screen's all about. I'm pretty excited for this, I'm not gonna lie. Wow, pretty impressive. This is the mega screen, so easy to see why people might enjoy watching a movie in here. And these seats aren't looking too bad either. I'm gonna go check these out.
As Maria's pointing out, wonderful chairs. Wonderful.
Maria, I actually feel a little bad for you. Where are all your friends?
Now this is what I call...
Sorry.
Looks so lonely.
But she does look relaxed.
Yeah, that's true.
In a little bit.
You know, Chip, I could go for a nap right now.
Yeah, I could go for a nap myself, but I think I'd rather get some food.
Well, then don't watch this next story, because it's the one where Stephanie went to Meatheads.
All right, well, if you're not feeling those hunger pangs right now, here's Stephanie Schroeder with the story on Meatheads.
So when you think of the term meathead...
Okay, pay attention to this story, because Stephanie, excellent writer, every single cutesy sign or one-liner she has just cracks me up.
The local burger joint opened in their town last year. That's right, Meatheads opened last November in a plaza off what I like to call Restaurant Heaven, Veterans Parkway.
You know, there's a lot of fast
That guy doesn't look like a meathead.
I look like a meathead. Oh, yeah. Sorry.
But this isn't your typical fast food joint. Some might say this one has an upscale feel. Inside you will see modern decor from the lights to the booths. It also has unique artwork that reflects its own town. But my personal favorite are the quotes. Hey girl, I feel ya on the mints. And speaking of onions, I think it's time we dig into what this place is known for. The food. While some restaurant menus have a wide variety of selections, Meatheads gets straight to the point with theirs.
The whole philosophy is simplicity. So when you come in, you don't see a wide variety of menu items. You see burgers and fries.
And when the operating partner Kurt says burgers and fries, he means certified Angus beef
Meat
and
and
Idaho
potatoes.
potatoes.
That's what we got here, meat and potatoes.
I actually grew up on a potato farm in Idaho. True story. I'm actually lying. I didn't.
And 2,000 pounds of potatoes a week. Now I'm no expert, but that sounds like a lot of burgers and fries. So it sounds pretty simple. I like to think of it as BYOB, build your own burger.
I love the idea of being able to make it the way I like it. And I think our customers love that. And I think it's a fresh idea. I mean, you know, we're not going to tell you that this is what you get on it and you have to subtract. They get to build their own, and it's fun.
So let's get to building.
So I heard when new customers come to Meatheads, you guys have a different way of greeting them.
Oh yeah, we give them the Meatheads handshake.
Nice.
So after
Meatheads handshake! Oh man!
Bloomingtonians thought of the food.
Oh, we want to know.
This isn't a donut shop. Hey.
Hey, I'd be a cop. That'd be cool. Cops are cool.
Oh yeah, totally.
Meat, cheese, and bacon.
What exactly did you have today at Meatheads?
I had a grilled cheese.
Who goes to a place called Meatheads?
And gets a grilled cheese.
Exactly.
Come on now.
Exactly.
Come on.
Stephanie was right on there. It just doesn't make sense. And look at that. The sign says burgers and fries. I don't see grilled cheese anywhere.
The burger was great. I liked it a lot. Probably the best in town.
While this place screams carnivore, you can see some prefer the grilled cheese, which is 2 slices of Texas toast and 4 slices of American cheese. But it sounds like they're doing something right in the kitchen. And I bet you're dying to know what I tried by now. And for me, it was all about the petite meat. A single patty with cheese, bacon.
Watch this. Watch how she savors this fry.
Just kind of threw it in there.
She has to think about it. Is it good?
I like this fry. I do like this fry.
For TC 24/7, I'm Stephanie Schroeder.
All right, let's go to Meatheads after we're done here.
Sounds good. You know, some people call me a meathead. I'm always hitting the gym.
You know, Dan, the first time you used that line, it didn't work. Why do you think it would work now?
Well, coming up after the break, Chip and I bust out one more story each. We'll be right back.
Hey, what's up? You want to do something? No. Alright.
Are you constantly tired but still have trouble falling asleep? Have you lost interest in things you once enjoyed? Are you feeling worthless and empty? 1 in 7 college students will face depression. With the right treatment, 80% of those who seek help get better. If you or someone you know is suffering from depression, contact Student Counseling Services at Illinois State University.
Hey, how's it going?
Oh, hey man, where you at?
Oh, I'm on that trip in the Bahamas. What's going on back home?
You know, we're doing the same old things.
That sounds really lame. They need me for volleyball though, so I'm out. It's a big world out there. Think outside the box and try something new.
Welcome back to TC 24/7 Looks Back.
You know, I think we've named this episode like 5 different things.
The more the better, I always say.
All right, sounds good to me. Well, now it's time for one of my personal favorites. This is the one where you went to Grady's Family Fun Park. I actually shot this story for Dan. Awesome.
This was a fun day, especially the go-karts. Let's take a look back at my day at Grady's. Hey guys, we're here at Grady's Family Fun Park. They've got bumper boats, bumper cars, go-karts, and also batting cages. So we're in for a pretty fun day today. That actually made me kind of mad. She kept pelting me with the squirt gun, and my squirt gun didn't even work.
You know what the funniest part is, though, is that we didn't ask her to do that.
Yeah, she
We
did it
both
all
got
on her
in there, and she just suddenly came up to you and just started nailing it.
That girl's mom actually had to come to her and say, "You got to stop squirting this guy. He's trying to do something on camera."
Oh, man. So, to sum up, Dan couldn't handle a little girl and had to have her mom step in.
Uh-huh. Hey. I'm not going to need to get over it. Interesting. There are many other aspects to the park. Why do you like the bumper cars so much?
Would you like to bump into people?
That kid forgot his Woodward.
From parents and kids alike can drive their favorite colored boat. I'll choose this black one. Oh! And that was the wrong one to choose.
It was a very wrong one.
Hey, mine doesn't even squirt. Some kids can be relentless. Hang on. Time out. Following the bumper boats. You know, this ride I actually rode about 3 or 4 times. Was a little dizzy. And actually, one of those times my cameraman Carter was on it with me. So it was a little dual riding. Cages, choose between baseball and softball with pitches ranging from 40 to 75 miles per hour. We're checking out the batting cages now. Let's see how I do.
This took maybe 12 takes for him to finally hit some balls. You just kept striking out, man.
I know, I kept striking out. Those are actually the 2 hits I got right at the very end. So it kind of worked out perfectly. Bumper cars, not only can you bump, but each car is equipped with a laser. Here we go. Weave your way through a mess of cars, but remember, choose your targets wisely. Having too much fun here. So sit back and enjoy the ride, but don't get too comfortable. It won't stay that way for long.
A little secret here. Look in the background over the right shoulder, Dan's left shoulder. See that guy with the backwards hat?
I recognize that guy. That's Chip Brewster! Grady's tries to live up to its name as a family fun park. When we were there, the place looked clean and seemed to be a real crowd pleaser. All right, I got my tickets and I'm ready to tackle the go-karts. Take speed to a new level on the go-karts. See who in the family will be first to cross the finish line. Always remember to buckle in. It may save your life one day. Fire up the engine and step on it. Here we go!
That's actually two of us with one go-kart, one guy with the camera, one guy driving.
With food and amusement together in one place, Grady's brings family and fun to their park. For TC 24/7, I'm Dan Cote.
All right, I think my favorite part of that whole story is when that little girl was just nailing you in the face with the water gun.
You know, she just wouldn't stop. I was trying to do my intro to my segment. She just kept going. And then when I tried to use my squirt gun, it didn't even work.
That's what topped it off. That was the best part.
So what'd you pick for your last story?
Well, I went back a little bit to Halloween and when I took a trip down the haunted trail. So let's watch.
As you're walking down the haunted trail, you're constantly searching the woods for the next thing to pop out at you. Gotcha.
You scared me.
Did I scare you? Did I scare you? The haunted trail in Normal draws nearly 1,500 people a night during its short season. If you plan on going, get there early to avoid the long lines and make it to the entrance before they reach their 1,600 patron limit.
Before we can go through, there are 3 things you need to know. Number 1, because this is a non-scary weekend, if you do not touch the monsters, they will not touch you. The second thing is if you get scared for any reason, you can yell, "Monsters, monsters, go away!" and the monsters will leave you alone. Say it with me. 1, 2, 3. Monsters, monsters, go away! The third thing
The trail was decorated and populated with creepy crawlies and friendly faces. I even got to dance with Frankenstein.
What was that? The shuffle? The waltz?
1, 2.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1.
I guess it could be a bit of a
It
waltz.
could be a waltz. Could
Plenty
be.
of ooey gooey things to touch. Even with all this fun, one of my favorite parts of the trail involved a simple strobe light. But oh, how it entertained.
I like the craziness that you can do with your hands. I don't know if that'll come through. Really? It's like...
By the time you reach the end of the trail, you may not want to hoof it all the way back. Well, no worries. The trail provides a tractor-pulled hayride to bring you back to the entrance. For some attendants, this was their favorite part.
You like the hayride? Yeah! All right.
So this first weekend right now, it's not the scary weekend, this is the kid-friendly weekend. Of course, this is the one I'm at, so by the time you guys get to go, all these people won't be standing here like ready to wave. They'll be hiding in the dark, trying to jump out and scare you.
As I just said, this is the non-scary weekend. And so I had to kind of be a little more creative to show you just how scary it might have been by the time you went. Thus a couple of stage things.
All right, we got the Blair Witch shot. What's up with this, Chip?
We did this after the trail was closed. And it was just one more thing for the trail, but right now I'm on a dark trail with a bright light in my eyes. After I move that camera, couldn't see anything.
Watch how this kid runs away, but suddenly reappears without any warning. Creepy.
That was the best interview of my life. I'm submitting that one for an award. Yeah. Look at you. Oh, you're back. Hey, welcome back. Grant!
It's a little hard to see, but I'm actually in a giant cage with a giant gorilla.
This isn't right. This isn't right. Let me out!
So be forewarned, this weekend is not for the faint of heart. Be brave, or at least bring a brave person with you that you can hide behind.
So at the very end of the trail, they have a little cup of hot chocolate waiting for you. And whether you got scared during it or just plain cold, it's a perfect way to end your jaunt down the haunted trail. For TC 24/7, I'm Chip Brewster. Back to you guys in the studio.
You know, Chip, what really baffled me was that little kid. How did he disappear?
I'm not quite sure myself. I stumbled upon it when I was watching the tape after we shot it. You saw him in frame, you saw me walk out. He didn't run back at all, and then suddenly he appeared again. So I was actually a little scared myself watching it. Just had to put it in the segment.
Creepy. Well, remember to send your comments and story ideas to tc247@ymail.com.
And thanks for watching all semester. We'll be back next semester with new story ideas and new places to go and everything you need to fulfill your entertainment needs. Thanks for watching. I'm dieting to get rid of this.
I have a little baby.
Stop that. Hey, make sure you stay tuned to TC 24/7. Our next event is up next.
just happened?
No problem.
See how this goes.
My name's Stitch. Ohana means family, and family means nobody that left behind.
So I can't keep fake laughing. It's getting hard.
So what'd you pick for your? The views and opinions expressed in this program do not necessarily reflect those of the Cable Corporation. This show is produced in cooperation with TV10 and the Student Television Workshop, a registered student organization at Illinois State University, 2008.
No, that's pretty good, but you gotta do it real fast.
I don't think
let me give it a shot. The views and opinions expressed in this program do not necessarily reflect those of the Cable Corporation. The show is produced in cooperation with TV10 and the Student Television Workshop, a registered student organization at Illinois State University, 2008.
My turn.
All right, good luck.
All right, I'm going to school you.
All right.
Here I go. The views and opinions expressed in this program do not University, 2008. How was that? You couldn't even hear what I was saying.
Yeah.
It was going
That's
so
true.
quick.
So fast, and it just sounded like you were.
All right, thanks for watching. See you next semester.